Superstars. I see the review from Raw where Sid turns on Shawn. What was the deal with those power bombs from Sid? They're some of the worst I have ever seen. Did Shawn mention them at all to you because you came in for the save after?
Well, if you remember our WrestleMania, Shawn took the worst power bomb ever that I've given. I just think that Shawn just did not like the feeling of, because he was always in control of his.
So guys, this is one that I've been wanting to discuss for a while now with Kevin Nash and the power bomb he took from Sycho Sid. Sid Vicious. God, we miss those guys. This one gets interesting, so stay tuned. Let's see if we can get one like on this video. Thanks, guys.
Of his body. And when you get picked, you're upside down. I think you lose, just lose your whereabouts. I just think he did not like that, because Sid, I mean, shit, Sid powerbombed my ass and laid me flat.
There's that particularly brutal one to Pillman when he's in the cage.
Oh yeah, it started
at
War Games.
He forgets that he's 8 feet tall and the cage is
War Games, and he crunches them both ways.
Oh yeah.
That is a brutal moment that they're talking about right here about the War Games. Do you guys remember that? Put it in the comment section.
That's hard to watch.
Very hard to watch.
Sid, you know, I gotta talk about Sid.
Yeah, talk about Sid.
We periodically get questions for us about Sid, so let's cover it all here. I had Sid booked for an edition of a kayfabe video. We're gonna do a breaking kayfabe. I was gonna talk to him about his career, and wouldn't you know it, he didn't get on the plane. Lost his wallet at the airport. Go figure. But anyway, so what I wanted to tell Sid was if you had to create a professional wrestler in the 80s, an elaborate...
So this gets really, really interesting where Shawn gets into this part, because not a lot of people know about Sycho Sid, what Shawn's about to talk about here. Listen to this.
Tori, it would be Sid.
Yeah.
Right.
It would look like Sid. It would sound like Sid.
Definitely.
Some of the improv, well, when they let him loose on the mic, you know, got a little hairy sometimes. but the intensity.
Oh yeah.
And just the look.
Yeah.
But he also did the Jake thing where he would go up and get real quiet.
Yeah. But anyway, what I was gonna say was he just.
That's true.
What was his problem? Was he just his worst enemy?
Yeah.
Jake the Snake had some of the best promos because he was just so calm but intimidating. That's what made him so great until the alcohol set in.
Because he should have been the biggest name in pro wrestling if you walked into the laboratory and saw Sid there. Was he just in his own way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the story I heard, and I don't know how true it is, but they were going to give him Hogan's boots.
Wow.
And they were going to make Sid, and he goes, yeah, but what you really need is a big vicious heel. They're like, no, we're going to give you Hogan's boots. You're going to be the man. I think you need a big vicious heel. So, and then, you know, you always get the Sid playing softball in the summer thing.
Right.
You know? I always liked Sid. I've always considered him...
yeah, see, that's what Shawn means by Sid kind of got in his own way. You know? I guess I could kind of see that. And it's disappointing to know that he didn't go further. I didn't know necessarily that they were going to make him the next Hogan. That I didn't know.
A very good friend.
I could see it, though.
Loved to work out. Great guy to travel with. Never missed a meal. Never missed a workout. Wasn't a big partier, but once or twice a week, you'd get a little buzz with you. And, but, you know, Sid always liked the smoke. He wasn't going to drink because he wasn't going to take empty calories.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time Sid and I were driving, and we came out of
Now, what does he mean by smoke? Like cigarettes or weed?
Marion, Indiana. So when we came in, we came off whatever the interstate was there, and we took a right. So when we came out, we both were stoned, and we took a right. So we're driving and talking, and all of a sudden Sid goes, we're heading the wrong way. I said, "Why is it?"
That is phenomenal. These two dopes smoking fucking weed, and they're going the wrong way probably for fucking miles.
We're like 60 miles from like Louisville. We're supposed to be going to Indianapolis.
Oh
And
no.
I'm like, fuck. I'm driving too. I just stopped baked.
Wow.
And the thing was, it wasn't like all we did was go up to the next exit, turn around, and just kept talking. Just like, fuck it, like we don't care, you know.
Right.
But
That's so great.
Yeah, Sid could have been a special.
he is.
Addition.
I would. He should be in the hall.
Yeah, I mean, he could just.
I do think Sid will end up in the Hall of Fame. I'm surprised he isn't already. And you know what? Maybe Nash should nominate him.
Been superstar status, I think. He could have been.
Look,
You
he
talked
was-
about the Hogan thing. Yeah, it could have been him
Just
after Hogan.
no. I just what are you gonna do?
Me, I'm going to read Mr. Mike Noble's question. He says, let's see if I can go 2 for 2 on questions. While in TNA, you cut an unairable promo on the Dudleys after Chris Sabin was knocked out by the Dudleys and still tried to get their stuff in on him.
Oh.
If it's not private, could you share some little,
See, I wasn't really watching when Kevin Nash was in TNA. You know, I mainly watched him in WWE or WWF, however you want to say it back then. What about
a
you?
little on this situation?
Listen, I thought it was fucked up. I thought that they should have stopped the match. You know, it wasn't like fucking TNA was, it wasn't like WrestleMania. There was
Right.
100,000 people at fucking the Impact Zone. I just thought they were careless. They hurt a young kid who just happened to be a fucking one of my buddies, one of my young bucks from fucking Detroit that I was
That's right.
very fucking fond of, and I just went out there and cut a scathing interview, and I got fined.
Did you really?
Do you guys know what the situation is? Put it in the comment section, because I'm not knowledgeable on too much TNA stuff. If you guys could maybe explain, in a sentence or two, basically what Kevin Nash is talking about, that'd be appreciated.
Yeah, I got fined.
The old fine comes out.
I got fined
Wow.
because I went into business for myself.
Doing what?
So
I think it's fine worthy.
I don't know. I mean, I've heard that from Bubba that Scott and I castrated baby faces, so never know.
So guys, tell me what your thoughts are in the comments. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you like wrestling content and reactions, tap the subscribe button. Let's see if we can get 1 like on this video, 1 subscriber, and hey, maybe 1 comment. Happy Thanksgiving to you all in the United States. And until next time, you keep talking wrestling, we'll keep reacting, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace. We got 2 words for you. Suck it!